So, here I am, rock me like a hurricane. I'm gonna try to do this. There's the hat, the great hat. There is one of my new shirts. This is what I bought. Feel it, rate it, love it. Yeah. Main part is that. That's just excellent. So, you know what it means, everybody. It's great. I love how it. Lots of people say you can't fix stupid. I just ate chicken while watching the Why Christianity Hates Indigenous People. Another video by Young Don Reacts. Wow. But yeah, I think it might be, I don't know, bigger than that. I don't know. Is Christianity the only religion that does missionary stuff? And I lump Mormonism into that too. Even though Mormonism, Latter-day Saints, whatever you want to call it, is a sort of sub-branch of Christianity. But they still, I mean, Christianity is kind of a sub-branch of Judaism. So, I mean, I know they don't think of themselves that way, but they kind of are. From the outside looking in, yeah. I think Judaism is the first modern monotheistic religion. I don't know about that for sure because I don't really give a shit about studying religion. But I think first, if you want to talk about this stuff, first you gotta differentiate between religion and kind of spirituality and spiritual beliefs and philosophy and all that stuff. Religion is that whole bureaucracy point. That's what a lot of people talk. That's what more academic, let's just go ahead and say it, smarter people are talking about when they talk about religion. Dummies are just use the term religion as kind of a blanket term. If I ever say I hate religion and stuff, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all the organizational layers of every religion. Of every religion. I just hate that garbage above it. and my belief, whether it is the case or not, is that the beginnings of Christianity were basically like they portray it in the Tom Hanks movies, those three movies that he made. It's like, yeah, Jesus was just a dude doing his shit. The SJW, Social Justice Warrior, being like, dude, this shit is fucked up, and y'all need to stop it. And like, he gathered a bunch of people, and like, he was doing his thing. He was just a hippie. He was the OG hippie doing his thing, and then telling the Romans to kick rocks, and the following spiraled, you know, because he was wandering from town to town and shit, giving his sermons is what they later called it, but it was later. It was later on, They weren't sermons. It was just a hippie bum with a group of other bums, just going to town, going into small towns, doing what they needed to do to get a little bit of food and water. And while they did it, they would be like, hey, this is wrong and this is wrong and this is some bullshit and this is some bullshit. And a few people in the town would be like, yeah, we agree with you. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. We agree with you, man. We're on board. And they give them some stuff. They resupply and they'd be like, all right, we're on our way because this is not a good place. Because like the elders would be like, man, you can't be messing with the centurions, dude. You gotta fucking leave. And so they fucking move on. And, a whole bunch of people by the time he died and everything and blah, blah, blah. Dude has some fame to him. It wasn't enough while he was alive. But then he wasn't alive, but there were some of the peeps. There were some of his entourage alive. And his entourage kept doing what he was doing, and then 2 centuries later, enough of the story is alive, and those people that he was talking to kept spreading, it just keeps on going and going and going. Today, with the internet, one person can, in a couple weeks, have 100,000. In a couple more weeks, the most famous person can, in 6 months, have 10 million people talking to, it's way faster because we have the internet. Shit, it don't take a person being dead and 200 years later having millions of people behind him. That's, 2,000 years ago, it would take 200 years to get millions of people behind you in order to fucking overthrow fucking the world's largest empire. But today, you can work that shit up in 5-10 years, maybe less, with a group of 5 to 10 people, the top 5 to 10 YouTubers, all getting together with all their cliques behind them, every follower in sync, being like, you know what, this shit be fucked, and fuck all the world's governments. We don't like them, so everybody rally and do X, do 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and boom, shut this motherfucker down. So yeah, whatever. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna change shirts in a little while. I wonder, what is it, Tuesday? I wonder what the next No Kings is gonna be like. They are, on the website at least, it says it's gonna be the biggest one to date. The biggest No Kings. I guess that means according to the RSVPs. Yeah, I wanted to check if I took my pills or not. Ooh. If I can somehow get there, I'm gonna wear this shirt and this hat. I'll take this shirt off and make sure it doesn't get all nasty. And I just took a shower today. And I want to make sure the shirt don't get all nasty. I had to fucking walk into town to pick up my Amazon packages, my fan, and my water filter thingies for my water thing. What is it? It's like a jug. You pour water into it from the fountain, from the tap, because the tap water here sucks balls. So, and I don't want to buy bottled water because it's bottled water, and I would have to fucking carry it all the way here, which would be lame. Oh, balls. So, hmm, what's gonna be done? I don't know. It's gonna be warm soon, I can tell, because my body gets warm in just this shirt midday, so. All right, whatevs. I guess that's it. Peace. Kneecap Trump sucks and tax rich people and boobs. I'm getting hot. Mind no worky. Peace.